What we're doing up this earth.
We're headed fishing. We're headed to check out these 4-pounders in Grenada.
What a person to do for a perch, huh? Get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to leave to go fishing.
Yeah.
Rolling into Grenada's boat ramp this morning. Grenada Lake, Mississippi. Running a little bit behind this morning. Got Miss Danielle with us. That's normal. Alright, we're about to hit Grenada. See what it's all about. See if they got any big fish over here. We're a week after the Crappie Masters tournament. Had 44 pounds in 2 days, won at 14 fish. I think that's about a 3.2 average or something like that. It's 4 fish caught over 4 pounds during that tournament. A 432, I think it was. But first time we ever been on the lake, me and Danielle's fixing to go check it out. Been wanting to come over here a couple of years now, and just got the boat like we wanted. Feel confident enough we can come over here and catch some fish. Let's go see what it's about. Another Grenada crappie on over here. See if we can get him in the net. Got him. Pretty good one, huh, girl? We over here on Grenada this afternoon. We've been fishing all day. Have caught 2 or 3 fish. Been windy, been rough. It's been a battle. We've seen some fish, seen some good ones, but caught 2 throwbacks early, and one that we kept about 14, 15 inches long, and I almost went to the truck. Come over here to get on some of these big fish they've been talking about. Ain't really filmed, it's been too rough. We've been in white caps over here all morning. It's just letting up a little bit. We decided to come in and try one more spot before we went back to the truck. And I wish y'all would look at here. That is a 3.04 Grenada Lake crappie. Right there. That's what we come over here for. So we're gonna get back up here, maybe turn some cameras on, see what's going on up here, see if there's any more with this one. What you got there, girl? Raise your rod tip a little bit. Come on around with him. Come on, swing him on over. Lift, come up, come up. Got him. Go down in the bottom of the boat with him. Get him? What you got there?
Baby.
A Baby? No, that's not a baby. That ain't a baby where we come from.
2 pounder.
Might be a Grenada baby.
Yeah.
It's probably better than 2. He's probably 2 1/4.
They're pretty.
I bet she's 2 1/4. Good fish. Nice one. All right, ease him on up. Bring him back around that way. Hold your rod that way. Easy. Got him.
Oh. And I prayed before this one. I prayed hard.
That's a pretty good one. I don't know how big she's gonna be, but she's gonna go over 2. Got that one on the, what jig is that? That's a jig for the video, ain't it?
Heck yeah.
So what
I
jig
told
I
you
made
that
for
one
the
looked good if I
video,
was
the
a
Grenada
fish.
jig.
I
Look at
told
that.
you. If I was a fish, I would eat that one.
1/4 ounce. Big old Grenada crappie.
Yeah. It's nice.
Just boat flip 'em. Grenada Lake crappie?
Are we measuring that one?
No.
Let's measure it.
He ain't long enough. It's about 10 inches. 11 1/2.
So we throw it back.
He's a throwback.
Yeah.
Not a keeper.
Nope.
Gotta be 12 inches over here.
Yep.
What'd you say?
Said I'm guiding you to those 4-pound crappie.
4 pounders.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Aim high, babe. Aim high.
Jig we made for the video. Grenada Lake throwback.
Saturday was really rough for us, but Bradley ended up catching this nice crappie at 3:04. And then today, it wasn't as bad. The wind was really calm for us, but the fish would not bite. But I ended up catching this nice one. So the fish we caught this weekend, we caught them on our hand ties. This one right here, I actually caught on the hand tie that Bradley just released a video on.
That choker. Oh my goodness. That is a monster.
That's teamwork.
Look at that dude. Wow. That's all I got to say.
Teamwork.
Charlie Brewer slider. That is a toad. Big black crappie. It's mid-August 2020. Today I'm gonna have my buddy Cade Fine with me. We're gonna be after some crappie down in the Ouachita River bottom, fishing some backwoods, lakes, sloughs, creeks off the river. We're gonna get after these crappie with jigs today. We're gonna be doing a little casting and dragging, maybe try some spider rigging, and we're gonna take some planer boards with us and play around with these planer boards a little bit, and something we've been fooling with some. And we're going to try to bring some of these techniques to you that we're catching these crappie on right now. He feels decent. Can't really tell. He keeps swimming right to me.
Black crappie, man, they mean.
What do you think? Not bad? It's thick. We fishing some June bug chartreuse sliders, 5 foot under some planer boards, and today we have cast and drag. We've tried our typical spider rigs with our jigs, and it just wasn't happening. So we went a little unconventional. Put a couple planer boards on.
That's cool.
And it's happening. We catching some fish. We done caught 15, 20 fish on these planer boards, while we've caught nothing on our regular spider rigs. So we've rigged up several planer boards and put them out. See if we can get a few of these, a little bit of this action on film here. These crappie in here, we've caught some good ones, but we're not catching a lot of good ones, so we decided to, that's about the average size. They're still fairly nice crappie. We're gonna keep them as to eat. That's our setup. Little June bug, 1/16, no, that's a 1/8 ounce jig, 5 foot under a planer board. We're in fishing about 8 foot of water. So now these jigs ain't fishing 5 foot down. They're probably only fishing about 3 foot under those planer boards, because we don't have any weights. We just running the jig behind the planer board, and that's how we catch them. Now regular jigs, to run this speed, we're running about 1 mile per hour to run this speed. Our regular jigs, we're running a half ounce. We're running, there's one right there. We're running a 1/2 ounce egg weight above our regular jigs, just to keep the jigs out front of the boat. He'd be all right. Yeah, get your fish. I got this one. If I don't get him out of the umbrella. That's a stud. Look how big that sucker is.
Fast.
He smashed it, didn't he?
Man, he took the whole thing underwater. Whole planer board went out of sight. 113.
Pound 13 ounces right there.
Biggest one of the day so far. I'm in a hell in it, boy. He nailed it. You good? Clicking.
See if these fish are hitting here. You'll just see your rod tip just go to snatching, or you'll see that planer board go to kicking back. See the planer board right there, and he just hit it. There. Got him off a log over there. Got him off a log over there. Yep. Yours is getting hit. Yours. And I tangled this fish in your jig. He's this side of it. If you easy. Yeah, right there. There you go. Got him. You didn't hook yours? Little perch. Again on the turn right there. He gonna get hook set in him. Look at that joker, boy. Got him on the old turn. Pretty nice little fish right there. Decent fish. See what we got going on. We got these planer boards. We're running a 1/8 ounce jig under them, sickle hook jig with June bug and chartreuse kicker jig on there, and he smashed it. Still running our rods out front, but it got a little slow, so we.
You're gonna have to get another jig.
Yeah, go ahead. Just drop it. Try to let that guy go. Ah, he's a baby. Craziest mess I ever seen, boy. All right, it's mid-August. We're out here on the Washita River bottom in a slough, and we've been catching some crappie today. They've been a little smaller than what we was wanting to be, but we've been hitting them pretty good on jigs today, and they started off slow this morning, so we changed up and tried something a little different just to see if it would work, and we running some planer boards, and these planer boards gets the bait out away from the boat. We're running some sliders under those planer boards on a 1/8 ounce jig head, and seems to be the ticket. So we got one fish left to catch a limit. We're gonna try to catch a good one. We've been catching 3 or 4 every pass, so we're fixing to drop 4 rods out, and we're gonna finish up today's limit with one more good fish. Okay, kind of show us how we're setting this up and how we're getting these rods out. We got this.
We got them set about 5 to 6 foot deep.
This rod here's got a planer bullet on it, and he's got about 5 or 6 foot under. Like I said, we got the 1/8 ounce jig head. That one's a pink and a June bug chartreuse slider on there. He's gonna just chunk it out, probably get it back 60-70 foot behind the boat, and it'll plane out to the side out there. Once we get them out, we just put them in the rod holder, letting them pull out away from the boat. That's
they'll start sliding out.
That's getting it out away from the boat, away from the noise of the boat, and seemed to be the ticket today. All right, so this one's actually a homemade planer board. And I'm gonna take it, just chunk it out there, probably 100 feet or so. Set the reel up and let her cook. So on the rod holder here, we got them up just a little bit. Got the rod tip up so the line's not dragging in the water. Basically, the line goes all the way to the planer board before it hits the water back there. You can see right there we're in about 6 foot of water, pulling about 1 mile per hour, 3/4 mile per hour to 0.7 to 1, something like that's where we're trying to keep it. That's where our bite's been, so that's what we've been holding. So it's working pretty good for us right now. Hey, you're right.
I'm double. What? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know which one's bigger.
Find out, cause we're fixing to take the biggest of 3. And let me take one.
You got him off?
I got him in the boat.
Throw him out. Throw him off.
Huh?
Throw him out.
Think yours better than that?
Okay.
See the right one. You didn't change that reel around, I know that. How them custom rods feel back here?
Good.
This one's not a bad fish. Not bad. Fish.
60. Nice pound perch.
That's the last one right there. That finishes out a limit for the day. Pretty good fish. Not bad.
Nice little black crappie.
We didn't have very many big fish today, but we did have a couple that was just absolute hammers. You look at that black crappie right there. That is a real nice fish. And this white one right here hit a crankbait. We were trolling a crankbait, and that's what that fish hit. That's the only one we caught on a crankbait. that big old mouth, he inhaled that crankbait and it was all the way down his throat. But we caught a few nice fish. Caught a lot of small ones. We've already filleted them. But we did catch some good fish today. Real thick, nice black crappie. Are you to where I can hand you one of these? Here. Hold tight on him. He's hooked good, but hold tight on him. Yeah, good ones. Good gosh. Good fish. Look there. Good one. Look up here. That's a good fish. We're running double minnow rigs on the Ouachita River. Little lake off the Ouachita River, running these double minnow rigs. There's one right there. Running them 4 to 6 foot down, 8 to 10 foot of water. We're pushing these minnows 0.4 to 0.6 mile per hour. Got the Crappie Masters tournament on the Ouachita River today. We're not fishing the tournament, but got a boat in here with us that's fishing it. I know their 7 fish is already over 10 pounds, so there's some pretty good fish in here today. That's a good one. Net. Big black crappie. Oh, yeah. Come here, boy. There you go. Look there, there's a twofer. Catching them 2 at a time down here on the Ouachita River. When it's on, it's on. Might not would have kept him, but he swallowed the hook, so he's gonna die anyways. Drop that back in there. This big black crappie off of here. Get that rascal. I got you. Easy, easy. About to come off. Got him. Yeah, baby. Oh, he wasn't coming off. Got him?
Yeah.
Set it up. I got you. The perch? You better not lose that one. I don't need it. I just need 4 hands up here evidently. Net. Catfish. And he come off good. I got some slabs. Right. That's all right. That's all right. I got him. There, we're black crappie. Got mass chaos going on here. There was a slab. Well, this morning we was on the Ouachita River fishing some river lakes just off the river a little bit, and it's about 10 o'clock now. We run out of live bait, went to jigs and caught a few more, and working some shiners about 4 to 6 foot down in 8 or 10 foot of water. This water's falling out fast. It's fell out about a foot a day the last couple of days, but I'm gonna show y'all what we've been catching right here. Look at there. I know that one right there was right at 2 pounds. Been catching some good crappie in here. Got him? Easy. It's a perch too. It's on that dead timber, wasn't he?
Yep.
Got him. What was that on?
Black chartreuse.
Tube or what?
Tube.
Whatever works. Ah, I missed one right then. Boy, he just barely tapped it. He didn't even knock the crappie nibble off. He tapped it so light. That was black chartreuse again. There's one. There's one. I don't know if I can get him out or not. Take that one. Oh, good gosh. He hit that black and white. I don't care what he was. He got lucky he didn't hit that sickle hook. I believe that sickle hook would have stuck him. Brim like that black chartreuse too. He a little small. We'll let him grow. That is a hoss. Come to the back. I want to get away from that tree. Take his pole, Cole. Look how big that sucker is. I mean, I'm trying not to hoss him, but I really can't do nothing with him. That is a monster black crappie. I ain't never in my life. Cole, I can't even pull him to the boat. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Good grief. That is a stud. Oh my goodness. That is probably the biggest, one of the biggest crappie I've ever caught, and a pretty one at that. Black crappie, Black Bayou Lake, North Louisiana. And to top it all off, that's on one of the jigs that I just made. Black and chartreuse. Man. I didn't even get to the tree. I was 25 foot from the tree, and I guess he was down in that grass. That is a stud. Look at that dude. I can't even get him in the camera. He's so big. We got the fight on film. I didn't get the hook up, but I did get the fight on film, and I mean, look at that. He's just a hog. He inhaled that pink head, black chartreuse feather jig. I'm talking about inhaled it, but look at that fish. That's like a 10-pound bass, ain't it, Cole? He's trying to catch one. I don't care if I don't catch another fish today. That was worth coming over here this evening. We done fished 25 or 30 of these trees and got a couple hits. Caught a pretty nice bluegill, and decided these fish may have moved in shallower. Come up in here shallower, went from 10 to 7 foot, and as soon as we got to 7 foot, I hadn't even dropped the jig in the water good, and that one hit. And all jokes aside, probably took 4 minutes to land this fish. He just wouldn't give up. But look at that dude. That's as good as it gets right there. Yep. Come off in the boat, broke the hook. There's a good one. Nice fish. One trying to take my pole in up here. He done tangled me in another one. Probably got a mess right there. Hey, I was holding this one in my hand trying to set the other one up there, and he hit it. I literally had never put this one in the rod holder. And it was pretty stinking shallow when he hit it. Cause like I said, I had the tip up. I hadn't set it down in the holder. Oh yeah. Just don't get no better than that right there. Look at that slab. I'm throwing back, Cade.
Nice.
We're running a couple jigs. We're tipping those jigs with shiners. They're hitting that too. But we got plenty of shiners this morning. We're gonna fish these double minnow rigs till there's one right there. That's a good one. There's a good one. If I can get him in. I might have to hand you one of these, Cade. Hey. I ain't got in a bind. He swallowed that one. I don't know if he'll come off or not. I can boat flip this one. Let me get this one off and I'll take it and you can go back. As soon as I got to pushing them again.
Pliers on that.
I got him. Go ahead. What? That's exactly right. Boat flip that other one. Boat flip the good one. I can't even get all these poles baited up. Huh? Do what? Hunter or dark, whichever comes first, huh? Or what? Yeah, or out of bait. Well, we ain't gonna run out of bait. I got artificials. I ain't throwing that one back, Cade. Oh, yeah. Just don't get no better than that right there. Look at that slab. Dandy. Not bad little fish. What do you think, Cade? You laughed at me. Huh? Tell y'all what, it's the middle of July right here. It's hot. We like to burned up the last couple of days. Yesterday, I took my wife fishing. Today I took Cade, my buddy Cade, with me. And we limited out today. We caught 100 slabs. And they some good perch. Fishing double minnow rigs. Caught a few on jigs, tipped with shiners. And yesterday I caught a few on jigs off the Ouachita River, fishing some lakes. And let me show y'all what we got right here real quick. Look here what we got. We got an ice chest full of slabs. All good fish. So what we got right here. We got 100 two-man limit from the Ouachita River today that we fishing to put the fillet knife on, put in the freezer. It's pretty nice fish in this bunch. We got some slabs in here. So we're gonna get busy dressing fish. Trying to get these fish dressed up tonight. And we got all our crappie filleted. Got a 5-gallon bucket here full of crappie fillets. Got this fillet washer that I made, works pretty good. Just turn it on, let it circulate till the water gets clean, then you can take them out and you're done. They washed and cleaned, ready to go. Probably a pound. These fish are aggressive this morning. Come here, boy. Nice perch. There he is. Get out of that trolling motor. Pretty nice fish right there. Probably a pound.
And there it is. It's a baby.
Not bad. He's a little small.
We'll keep him because if
he's dead.
Yeah, we're gonna keep
Tore
him
his gills out.
because he will be dead any days.
Yep, tore his gills out.
So he will go in the frying pan.
So it's the 1st of May, and we're in a postpone pattern. These fish are scattered. They're out on the flats here in D'Arbonne, and we're not necessarily looking for big fish. We're just, and everybody wants to catch big fish, but we're just trying to get on some fish and learn some stuff here. And got one here I'm messing with right now. He's a decent fish. What a fish. That's a good one. I didn't have much time to explain what was going on there. We run on that fish pretty quick, and he was a good one. So I was trying to do everything I could to catch him. We had to run him down. But That's a good fish. Good grief. Not the bigger one, stay on the bigger one. There he is. That's him. That's one I missed a while ago. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's him. Come on, get in here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's what we're after. That's what we're after. Coming at it. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Old basketball. Yeah, nice fish. Nice. Yep.
Going right past it. I'm not going below it. Staying right there, playing with it. Here he comes. He's like, don't touch the butt. This is like Nemo. Don't touch the butt. There he is. Oh.
Oh.
And he lost it.
Oh my gosh.
Nemo said,
Look, here's another one.
"Put it down." There he is.
There he is too. That's a good one. Good fish. If I can get him in the boat.
Yeah, don't lose this one.
What it's about right there. Got him. Decent fish, not bad. All right, we don't know what we got here. I've been fighting this fish by 10 minutes. Honest goodness, I thought it was a perch, but he was going away from me. And I was casting to him. Finally got him to hit. And now we're thinking catfish. Don't think it's a goo because I think he'd have been done wore out. So we still haven't seen the fish. Been fighting about 10 minutes. So we got Miss Danielle back here with the dip net ready to go. And we'll try to see if we can get him up and get a look at him. I got my drag loosened up pretty good. He's starting to come up there a little bit now, but Just caught a glimpse of him. He is a catfish, blue cat.
A little bit more and I can get him.
There he is. Channel cat. Look at there. Nice channel cat on a jig with the live scope. I had my drag back way off so wouldn't break the line. Throw him in the live well.
Oh, I'm not touching him. I don't touch catfish. I've already been finned this morning. No.
Tell y'all what, we had a pretty good day on Darbone today. Caught some nice slabs. Nothing huge, but some nice fish. Couldn't fit them all on the table. I think we come out with 40. It is July the 18th. We're on the Ouachita River this morning, crappie fishing. I'm gonna try to shoot a little film. We got Buddy Cade Fine with me over here.
Morning.
We got Mr. Ron.
Good morning.
Back here.
Doing good so far.
He's a long ways from home. Where you from, Mr. Ron?
Illinois.
Illinois. Magnolia, Illinois. He's a long ways from home. Come all the way down here to North Louisiana to try to get on some of these big crappie. Said he don't have nothing but small ones back up home, so we're gonna get on them here and see what we can come up with. See if we can put him on some big ones.
I'll find the little blind saw down there. Good fish. Stop it.
Good fish. He's probably over 12. Nothing wrong with that. He's probably about 13.
That's the way he's turned. He's still right there at 18. Disappeared again. There he is.
Here he comes.
No net. Not bad fish, just don't need no net for him.
He's what? How long do you think he is? 12? No,
He's 10.
10.
Bradley's got something big. We don't know what it is. We'll see if he can get it up and show us.
And I'm putting about as much pressure as I can without breaking line. Try and just let him wear down. It's a big fish. He's not, I mean, he'd have done wore down if he was small. He's probably 20, 25 pounds, maybe bigger.
If it's a big buffalo,
Yeah, don't rush it. Let him get on top and stay there before you try it.
Okay.
If he's driving back down like that, we ain't gonna get him. Wait. He's gonna have to come because we're going to have one shot at it. He's going to take off.
He's gonna take off big
Yeah,
time.
like that. See? But he ain't got much in him when he takes off like that now. So.
You got him hooked in the dorsal fin.
Hooked him right in the back.
Now we're getting. He's getting there. This thing's gonna make one more charge.
Yeah, he's about wore down.
Let him wear his head down because that hook's probably not going to stay much longer.
Yes.
You better get him. You better get him. Oh, we got him in there.
He's gonna fit in the cooler.
It took about 35 minutes, but we got him in there.
Jeez. That was terrible.
What you think, Bradley? About 15, 20 pounds?
Probably 15 at least. We're gonna make him bite and see.
Whatever that was above him ran him off.
He didn't run him off. There he is right there. Where's my net guy? He's right here.
I didn't. What do you got?
Little perch.
Oh!
He says, right here.
I didn't know you had a fish.
Oh my goodness, look at that one.
Nice. Hey, weigh that one too.
That one's gonna be
around
bigger.
182.
He's gonna be bigger than the other one.
That's a big one.
Kate said he's a buffalo. I said, no, he ain't.
I thought what was above him was going to run him off a buffalo.
Hey, where's my net man? I'm right here. I didn't know you had a fish.
Let's see this guy.
You can have that. Okay, you take that.
Oh, that slab.
Ooh.
He's acting like that buffalo.
Yeah, no. That's 40 minutes and the water gets dirty.
Now that is a hammer.
That's what it's all about right there.
When he
Washita River, black crappie. $187.
got me on big fish.
And about as close to 2 pounds as you're gonna probably see. Try to catch some of this live scope action. See his jig coming in right there on that fish.
I'm in a danger zone.
Oh, another hammer.
I see you doing that one.
Oh, yeah.
Hold him up over here, Ronnie.
Another good pound and a half.
Good one, ain't it?
Yeah.
Nice fish. Need net? Baby? He's boat flipping them.
Yeah, it is.
Hang on, I'll help you. I got you.
Just pull the tail off. There's a school of them in here.
I like this little pocket right here.
There he is. Little guy. cut twice now. That's a white crappie, right?
Yep.
Matt?
See a jig coming in on them right there.
Matt? It's a nice fish.
Alright, net this one too. Hold on.
That's gonna tangle up.
I got him held up. Get him in the boat. Over the boat. Over the boat. Over the boat. Alright, let him down. Perfect. We got two of them suckers. Nice.
A lot going on there. They call you what?
Scoop.
Call you scoop?
Yeah.
You just
Scoop.
You just scooping all the perch?
That's it.
Bring guys from Illinois with us fishing down here in the south. That's what we do with them. We just let them net fish all day. net slabs.
Yeah, they call me Scoop.
Hold that ice chest lid open. Look at the slabs in there. How many does that make? That's gonna be a double click on there.
71.
71 slabs. Look at there. That'd be a little bit of God's country right there.
I get down to the bottom, I get bigger ones. Look at this.
Digging them out.
Yeah.
Mr. Ron's digging them slabs out of there for a picture. Look at here. Ain't no bad ones in there. They all good ones, ain't they?
I never caught this bigger crappies before. Let me tell you.
How many we end up with?
What do we have, 76?
76. 76 a pretty good day. Ouachita River crappie. Slabs. We had quite a few over a pound 3/4. There were several 180s and 190s in this bunch. Had some good solid fish today. A lot of fish just under 2 pounds. Got something a little bit different we're gonna do today. We're gonna put a little twist on things. Making a few crappie jigs. I'm gonna make a crappie jig and I'm gonna go put the boat in the water and I'm gonna go catch fish on this crappie jig today. So something I'm gonna show you we're gonna make here is a crappie jig out of squirrel tail. We're gonna use fox squirrel tail, and I'm gonna be confident enough in this jig that we can make this video and go catch us a crappie on this squirrel tail today. It's a little bit different than our last video. We made some feather jigs, so today we'll put a little bit of hard as nails on the shank of this hook. We're going to start out our base with some red thread. Sew us a little base on there. What we got here, we got a, it's hard to see in the video, but this is disco orange on the head. I'm going to wrap it for this squirrel tail. It's going to be like a hair jig here. I'm going to wrap it not quite back down to that head. I'm going to take my squirrel tail here, just an old fox squirrel tail, and I'm going to clip me off some of that tail right there. Get me just a little bit more of it. These are pretty easy jig to make, and they're deadly on these perch. So I'm going to show y'all something right here. Now, I got my hair here. I want to adjust my length on this. I don't want it too long, and this hair down here on this end is really, really thick, and it's hard to tie in here on this hook shank. So I'm gonna grab it like that, and I'm gonna trim about that much off. I'm gonna push that down around the shank of that hook. I'm gonna give it one wrap. You can see how my thread tightened up back on that, and I like to give it a little nudge up. And you can see the hair cupping up here around this head a little bit. Now when I sew that, wrap that down tight, it's gonna hold in there. Always does it to me. I got one stray hair running wild there. So I'm gonna wrap that tight, wrap it up, and I don't even care how much I build up here around that head. I want it to build up to make that little center of that body look a little bit fuller in there. I'm gonna add some red flash. That's just blood red flash. Put that around that head, come back here, wrap that in good. Right there, like so. Now, do the whip finish. We'll put 5 on it. Put about 6 or 7 more. Right there. Clip that. One thing I'm going to do a little bit different here is I'm going to put the hard as nails on all that thread right there. I'm going to pull that flash back there about even with the end of that hair and clip it back there. Alright, there's our squirrel tail jig. Fox squirrel tail, orange disco head, red thread neck. We're fixing to go catch a fish on it. Alright, there it is. That's the one I just made. We're fixing to test it out.
Daddy, get behind him. Yep, there you are. There it is. Do it again. There he comes. There he is.
Alright, there it is right there. We got our orange, disco orange head, fox squirrel tail with some red flash. Put this on. Turned on right here at dark, ain't they?
Had one at 15 over this
I gotta
way.
get us back out in this deeper water. Nice. Alright, what we're doing, we're catching these perch in a deep hole. It's about 25 foot of water here off the Washita River bottom up a bayou. And you can see here, you can see these perch are schooling. There's a few perch in here. There's one right here we're watching, but I want him to come up off of this shad a little bit. There's some shad down in this bottom of this hole. And what we're doing, we're catching these fish that are suspending up here. We're catching these. They're anywhere from 5 foot down to about 12 foot here, just suspended above these shad. Like that one right there, you can see that one. Let's see if we can get him to bite. As soon as I dropped a jig on him, he went right back down in the shad. And what I've found, if they're down in that shad, you can't hardly get them to bite. Like, they just won't commit to the jig as easy or whatever. But we're looking for those ones that are suspended up high, like this guy right here. He's catchable if he stays up there. Catchable. Hit him now at 25. If you miss him, then I get him. Yeah, chunk it now. You're on him. Get ready. He's coming. He's coming. He sees it. Up. Up. Got him?
Yep. Oh, it's a big one.
It ain't if you don't get him in the boat.
I got him.
Orange head, fox squirrel tail jig, hair jig.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep. On my favorite fishing pole now.
You ain't taking my fishing pole.
Oh, yeah, I am.
Where'd you get that fishing pole?
It's made by Dylan Fine.
Dylan Fine? What's
Yep.
that say? Fine's handcrafted rods.
Yep.
It's a pretty nice little rod he made for me.
You mean for me?
Hold that, hold that. It's still there?
Yeah. 20.
Don't bump the boat.
It would be you bumping the boat, babe. Not me. You got 20 and 25. Come in on it. Right. I don't think it even saw it. Now. It's coming. There he is. Look at this. I'm gonna get caught today. That's
Am I
nice.
recording?
Yep. Don't worry about recording. Worry about getting food in the boat.
Do what now? Don't worry about recording, worry about getting food in the boat.
Yeah.
Supportive wife here. River. Purchase. That right there. Good mess of fish. We had a pretty good trip this evening. It's a quick afternoon fishing trip. It's January the 30th, 2022. We didn't have much time this evening. Got on the water, started fishing about 3:30, 3:45. I think we caught our first fish. So we had less than 2 hours to fish till they quit biting. We caught a nice mess of fish, caught some good ones. Alright guys, I'm out here on Lake Darbon for a quick afternoon trip here after work. Catching a few perch out here. Some better fish are starting to move in, stage up a little bit, getting ready for the spawn. Darbon Lake, right there. what I'm talking about right there. Starbone Lake slab. The GoPro battery's gonna die. Look at there. Good fish. Good fish. We're gonna call it quits on that one. Look at there. Nice Starbone Lake perch. Quick afternoon trip. Got a few fish in the live well. Pretty good one, ain't it?
Yep.
They're a little bit bigger than them brim, ain't they?
Yeah.
Hold them up here, let's look. Catching these fish today out here on our ultralights. We're having a real hard time with the waves splashing against the boat, getting close enough for the jig pole. So that's where it comes into play to be versatile, where you can use a jig pole or an ultralight. We're using our Fines custom rods today. There we go. Right in on top of it. Not a bad fish. Black crappie. We got them spooled up with Power Pro. This is you can get a shot of this right here. It's Power Pro 10 pound. We're using braid out here, catching crappie in a clear water lake. This lake's not real muddy and still not having any trouble catching these fish. We got our little setup here. Get a close-up shot of that. We're using these little no-knot snaps, I call them. I get these at Honey Hole in West Monroe. I think you can order them online. You tie those on with a polymer. Polymer won't slip on the braid. It's a good braid knot. And if you want to change jigs, you can just take your jig off, snap it right back on there. And I've been using these for a little over a year now and haven't had any trouble with it. It'll always let your jig sit up in the water like it's supposed to. So, doing pretty good. We got a little pink and blue cheese jig with a little pink tail, some flash in it. You can see the flash there. They're hitting that jig pretty good, and we also catch them on bluegrass today. Kid's gonna get it. Look at there. Sees it. Nice.
Let's see it.
Swapped over to a little Bobby Garland, little slab hunter, twisty tail one. Looks like anything bluegrass today.
Another whole fryer.
Whole fry. Right there. Stop this. He's coming.
Got it. Get it. Wow. Whole fryer.
Whole fryer? We eat whole fryers. Hold him up here. Hold the monster up.
That is the biggest fish today.
I hope not. I like whole fryers.
Yeah.
All right, we're out here on Darbone this evening. Got on a few fish, catching a few, and shoot a little bit of footage on this. Show you a little bit about our live scope settings and how we're catching these fish. Here on the edge of this timber, and getting them on anything kind of chartreuse and orange, something similar on our jig colors. Throwing 1/16 on our ultralights, 1/16 ounce jigs. I'm gonna show you my settings real quick. We're running on amber this evening. I started running on orange crawfish a lot of times to record. If there's sunlight out, it seems to do better. We'll go to sonar setup. We got noise reject on medium, TVG on glow if it's dark outside, like if it's getting a little cloudy. If not, we run that on off. Normally, like when it's bright outside, we'll run medium and off. But you can see there's a lot more clutter in here. So I'll go to TVG to low or even medium if I'm in some dingy water or if it's cloudy. So right now we got medium low. We got our gain at 55. We got appearance. We got color gain at about 80. If it's really bright outside, we may go down on our gain and up on color gain a little bit. But everything else is off. Like I said, we're running amber. And that's our settings. That's some basic settings you can start with that get you started in most of this water, as long as it's not a lot of pollen or a lot of muddy water. So it's a pretty good screen right now.
It's coming.
Throw him back, let him grow a little bit. Got him. Male. Good fish.
And whose rod and reel are you using?
That'll be yours.
That would be Danielle's.
Nice male. Yep, I'm on him.
It's coming.
Got him right at the top of the water. Drag.
Net girl has a camera.
I can't do nothing with him. That's a slide.
I multitask. Camera in one hand, net in the other.
That's a slab right there. Darbone Lake slab. Postbone. You see the jig right there? Orange and chartreuse. Darbone Lake slabs. A little footage over here. pretty good fish. There he is. He's coming. He's coming. Got him? Good one.
Yep.
Got him off?
Yeah.
Let's see him. Hold him up here.
Another boat flipper.
That ain't a boat flipper.
Yeah.
Not a bad fish.
Nope. He'll fry.
Y'all about frying them, ain't you?
Or baking them. Bacon is better.
That's a good one. That's slab. Almost threw him.
That would have been bad.
Nice one. She did not hit the mark.
So cast number 3. Ready?
Yep, right there.
Here we go.
Coming in fast. Trying to stop the boat. He's coming. He's coming. Got him. Ran the trolling motor.
A whole fryer.
Whole fryer?
Yeah.
He's a little bigger than that. She likes collecting them perch.
Yeah.
What jig you got there?
We have changed to a...
Let's see what you got there. There's a little squirrel tail.
Yep.
A red Chanel body, orange head.
Red flash.
Who made that for you?
My jig maker, Bradley.
Jig maker.
Right there.
He's moving or something. He just did something. I don't know where he went.
He's on my hook.
I lost him. That girl's working on these perch today. Look at that. Good one.
Nice.
Nice one?
Yep.
Open that lid.
We got some good ones in there.
Look at there. They swimming in there. Look at there. Huh? I don't understand it right here. A lot of times, like that's the squirrel tail jig, what we call fox squirrel jig. We've tried that jig up here a bunch, but never really worked that good, but today it's on fire. You get a close up of it, Danielle, on the water? I don't know if you can see that or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty big profile jig. That jig's probably 3 inches long. So these fish are eating probably 3-inch shad up here. Look at that.
Another one.
They are choking those jigs.
Here he comes.
Yep. That's a toad. Look at that joker. That is a slab. That's the ones people fish for right there. Oh, that sucker. Got him. Good one. Got our slabs all day long. Nice one. Good fish. Doing some crappie fishing today. Doing pretty good. We're using our ultralights. We're using some squirrel tail jigs that I've made. I got an orange head on them. That's what we've caught most of our fish on today. It's a pretty good little jig sometimes. Sometimes they want something different. Couldn't hardly see my jig right there, but sometimes you just gotta kind of know where that jig's at and work them in. Pretty good one to end on right there. That's our limit for the day. Pretty good one to limit out on. We caught some of these really big white perch yesterday, me and Danielle, and I'm gonna fillet a couple of them, show you how I fillet them real quick. We're gonna cook up a batch for lunch. I got a new recipe I'm gonna show y'all. We cook this quite often just to change it up, so y'all gonna like this one. If you've seen some of the other videos, you know that I use this Black & Decker electric fillet knife a lot. 15 bucks. Go in right behind the gill plate, turn it down the side of the fish, flip it over, just like that. Same thing on the other side. Just like that. Alright, I'm going to cut the ribs out real quick. This ain't rocket science. But I will tell you, once you get to that back edge, come back forward. Save this. A lot of people just come right here and off of 10 or 15 fish, you've done ended up throwing away a quart Ziploc bag of fillets or of meat. Save all that. We got them all filleted, cleaned up. We're gonna get inside and cook up some for lunch. All right, my tip for today is these crappie fillets or any other fish. The day you catch them, ice them down, fillet them the next day. The reason fish get mushy is not ice, it's actually water. So pull the plug on the ice chest, let the water drain off, keep ice under them and on top of them. Your fish will fillet a lot better the next day.
So we are going to use flour and sour cream. This recipe is super easy. You're just going to use Tony's, garlic, flour, sour cream. Okay, let's season up our flour. I got a little Tony's here, a jar of Tony's. Garlic. Whisk that up. Okay, I'm going to put about 2 big tablespoons of sour cream on my fish. You just want to coat your fish really good with this, but I'm not going to stick it in the flour till right before it goes into the grease. But you're just going to coat this fish really good with this sour cream. Our fish is coated really good with the sour cream, so we're going to put it in our flour. Just take a few at a time, mix it up really good. Our grease is ready. Just a little bit. All right, it's ready to go in the grease. Go ahead and set that down in there. Taking off that extra flour. After I put it in the grease, I'm just going to gradually add a couple more pieces in there. Okay, these are about done. We don't want to burn that flour. Get them on out of there. Okay, I already got my sweet potato fries going. Got a couple more fillets put in here. fish is ready, so I'm going to fix my plate. Some fries, a couple pieces of fish. I like Chick-fil-A sauce. Give this a try. That's really good right there. It's one of my favorites. Definitely give this recipe a try if you've never tried it before. Don't forget, subscribe to our channels, like and share our videos. God's Country Hunting and Fishing, keeping it real.